This is not okay. This needs to stop now.
Yep, you saw that right. He did a man's secret job and came in front of an unconscious girl. That was just... But we're just getting started. Some are bad, some are awesome, and some are just straight up disturbing. From nutting in the hospital to being turned into a dog, we'll be talking about the top 10 anime moments that left us speechless. And you won't be disappointed, I promise you that. Welcome to Anime Donut, where we give you anime news and videos. I promise it's just filled with cream. Number 10, Shinji does the job in the hospital. Starting off our list is something that most of you would be confused, disturbed, or just disgusted to watch. Shinji is the main character in Evangelion, and the girl you see is Asuka. They just came back from a fight which left her unconscious. Shinji begged for her to wake up. Things got dark really quick. He saw her naked, and bro's hormones were so strong it left me speechless. I mean, come on, what if she woke up? To make it worse, this isn't even the most disturbing scene in this show. I mean, yeah, they're basically forced to fight horrific creatures to save the world, but how messed up do you have to be to do this? I was just lucky I didn't watch this in public too, because the popo would throw me into jail without missing a breath. So if you don't want to be a creep like Shinji, click the subscribe and like button. I'll be watching. Number 9, the atomic bomb, Barefoot Gen. This next one is mental because it is pure carnage. No, not the carnage you would expect from an action anime like Blood Sea. It's more realistic, to the point that you would even question if humanity is just too cruel. Because come on, look at this. Especially with that old school animation, the way that kid melted as well as the dog struggling for dear life, it's just sad. One guy even got stabbed with a piece of wood. It showed us in full detail the horrifying events of the atomic bomb dropped on Japan and how it killed hundreds of thousands of people. The people that died there were civilians, people and children included, which further proves that war doesn't choose its victims. Number 8, Gojo and Riko get killed by Toji. The first one was straight up disturbing in a gross way, the second one was disturbing in a sad way, but this one was just shocking. You thought I would give you some happy anime that makes the weeb mind of yours go back to dreamland. No, we're gonna get brutal here, because who would have thought this one would happen? Toji straight up stabbed Gojo in a very vital point known to man, and he absolutely disrespected him afterwards. He's a beast. Gojo was acting cocky too, and Toji made sure that he was put in his place. My man was even smiling while killing the person who was supposed to be the strongest sorcerer of their time. Not only that, he used the power of Murka and shot the girl they were protecting. No one expected all of this to happen, and that's why no one could say a word. Number 7, Goblin Slayer Episode 1. Hey, if you're at least older than 10 years old, then you've probably watched or at least just heard of this one. This is a hot take, but I would even say that Goblin Slayer Episode 1 started the whole dark fantasy genre trend in anime. Because look at this. I watched this way back in 2019, and I cannot believe just how scary they made goblins. They went all the way on this one, because if I were to show the entire episode here, then this would just be a demonetization speedrun. The part where the one girl that was absolutely wrecked by the big goblin after she kept kicking him was just sad. It even started like your typical, oh, we're going to go on an adventure and be best friends forever isekai show, but boy was I wrong. I needed to watch some Konosuba after this one. Number 6, 2 Pikachu slapping each other. Now this one isn't really like any of those at all. This is a little bit of a break from the ones you've been looking at because I was speechless for a different reason. What the hell is going on here? Why are these 2 Pikachus just slapping the crap out of each other? Well, in Pokemon the movie, Mewtwo made Ash's Pokemon and others fight their own doppelgangers. It was one of the few times in Pokemon that I've seen the Pokemon actually go at it like they were trying to kill each other. Then you see the 2 Pikachu. Like, what the f? The one's just slapping the other, and the other one's just taking those hits. There is a clear message here, and it kind of leaves you speechless. Ash's Pikachu is standing up against this senseless violence, and is trying to teach us a lesson. I will say this is a little rich coming from an anime that is about getting your Pokemon to fight each other, but the bottom line is while you're sitting here watching these Pikachu fighting, you just get sad and you can't help but be lost for words. Number 5, Eren gets eaten. We're back into the dark and gritty stuff with Attack on Titan. This show had a lot of moments like when Eren ate his dad or when his dad ate an entire family, but we all know this was going to be the one that left us speechless because it was the first one that showed us any character can bite the dust, even the main character. This Saiyan-looking Titan even had the audacity to close his mouth when Eren reached out his hand. I was arming at that moment. But quick segue, can we appreciate how much of a glow up this man had? He literally went from femboy to daddy. Anyway, yeah, Eren gets eaten and everybody freaks out. Attack on Titan is just a goldmine for shocking moments, but this one takes the spot. Number 4, Nezuko turns into a human. This next one is more recent compared to the others, and it got me standing up like, how? Yup, it's when Nezuko turned into a human, and her first words were literally, good morning, as if she wasn't going to be disintegrated to oblivion if Plot Armor Senpai didn't do his job. This was a massive surprise and just a massive turning point for the series as a whole, because this was the first time in Demon Slayer history that a demon survived the sun. Heck, even Muzan couldn't do it. Maybe it's because of Yoriichi? But he's just their great grunkle, so yeah, at least it caught everyone off guard. Number 3, Lelouch dies. Ooh, this is too nostalgic for me. I can remember how I bawled my eyes out after seeing this. The end of Code Geass, in my opinion, is just one of the greatest endings of all time. I mean, Season 1 was good, and Season 2 was just a roller coaster ride, like Moon Knight throwing random bull. But it stuck the landing so perfectly that no one in the anime world understood how they pulled it off. This ending was just golden, and I can't convey how good of a plot twist this really was. It truly had me speechless because I was feeling so many emotions all at the same time. Please watch Code Geass because it is truly a masterpiece of a series. Number 2, The Eclipse in Berserk. The eclipse in Berserk didn't only have me speechless because of how shocking and sudden it happened, but because the disrespect my boy Guts had was mind-blowing. Not only does Griffith, his best friend, kill everyone he holds dear, but he also forces Guts' girlfriend to do the deed in front of him. Guts was a broken man after that, and I felt his pain. Berserk is just on another level because Guts did not deserve that. Same with Barefoot Gen. Even if the animation is old, it kind of enhances the atmosphere of the scene, making it have more of an impact compared to it having a more modern animation style. I think almost everyone would agree with me on this one, especially hardcore fans. Number 1, Nina Tucker becomes a Chimera. We knew you were waiting for this one, and you would have burned me on the stake if I hadn't included it. Of course, it's when Nina Tucker did the fusion dance with a dog in Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. Her dad was just a pure psycho, because who would do this to their dog? I mean, daughter, not dog. Please don't cancel me. It may be mean to hell, but when we first saw it, I bet that everyone and their grandma couldn't even say a word. I mean, hell, my girlfriend couldn't even continue watching the anime. She was so broken up about it. This scene is iconic, and that's why it's the number 1 in our list of top 10 anime moments. That left us speechless. You asked and we delivered our top 10, but what do you think are the anime moments that fit this list? Let us know in the comments because we might just add them to some of our future videos. If you also have any feedback for us, don't be shy because we'll definitely use it to improve our content. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and click that notification bell for more videos like this. See you on the next one. Anime Donut, rolling out.